would call it an epidemic. I would call it a plague. It's everywhere. It's in all rivers and the ocean, and it's a disaster.
Trash pisses me off. You walk down to the beach and you see the trash that's full on the beach, and people are dumping the shit into the river.
I came to Bali and I saw all of the trash and the pollution, and I wanted to start something, and I thought about what can I do to help with the pollution.
Just seeing the amount of trash on the beaches and in really remote areas, to see that they're already polluted, I feel that it needs like a more structural change.
The trash problem in Bali is massive. You go surfing, you're surfing the trash, you're swimming through it, and it's a massive issue because these drivers have to drive 2 hours to the dump in Denpasar, and they don't have any incentive to actually get the trash from the local community to the dump. So what we're doing is building a decentralized trash management application to power the compost and recycling facility next door, so that these drivers have a place that's 5 minutes away rather than 2 hours, so they're not dumping it into the river. My name is Nick Sarafa. I'm from Detroit, and I'm a software engineer.
We are having what we're calling the Dojo Impactathon. So it's a project that's been going for 4 months now, and we are helping out Merah Putih Hijau, a waste management social project here in the village of Pererenan. So I'm Yudis. I'm the co-giving officer here in Dojo Bali, and I'm originally from Bali, Indonesia.
Well, a hackathon typically is a 48-hour weekend-long event where you have different teams producing different apps, and then they present it, whereas this Impactathon was more of a longer process. We've been at this for about 3 months, and then only now are we doing the sprint, and B, it's impact-focused. So rather than hacking focus, the focus is actually on the impact that the tech will have. So this weekend we have a bunch of people sitting in that room, and we're building a waste management app for a community-run waste management facility here in Bali from an NGO called MPH. I'm Eli Johnston. I'm from the US, from New York, and I am a social entrepreneur and a full-stack web developer.
This app will allow them to visualize and collect all the data about trash they're collecting, and all the products they're creating from trash. From organic trash, they're creating compost. From unorganic, they're just separating it and then they're selling it. So they're making money on trash. My name is Daria. I'm originally Russian, but grew up in Prague, Czech Republic. I'm a backend engineer. The main point of this is create the app, which is going to allow for people from the community to see how it works, so that they realize that their trash can make money for them.
What actually is happening is just 10 developers in a room doing some weird shit to build this app.
So this one day we had this dev meetup at the dojo where Nick essentially just showed us about the MPH project and motivated every dev to get on board, and that's how I got hooked.
For those who don't know me, I'm Yudis. I'm the co-giving officer here at Dojo. We have this really exciting project at the moment that has been going on for 4 months, since December. Basically, we formed a team here and to build this app, this web app. Just to highlight the importance of this project, I'd just like to focus on the waste issue here in Bali at the moment. So there's virtually no waste management in Bali. All the waste that's from your villa, if your villa doesn't subscribe to a private recycling company, it all goes to the landfill, and that's if it's picked up. If it's not picked up, then they just dump it in the river, or they burn it. and that's why you see rubbish here on the beaches. That is up to here during the rainy season.
So after Nick essentially recruited me, we talked about the stack and I gave him some inputs which we luckily adopted, which I'm super happy about. And ever since then I've been doing everything from setting up our GitHub with all the code in it, and yeah, I've been coding at every part of it, I guess. I'm Nico from Switzerland and I've been traveling for the past 5 months, but back home I'm a IT consultant, data analyst and web developer. Well, we got translated to Bahasa.
Yeah, we went there today and put the tablet in the hands of the facility manager who's been recording this data with pen and paper and who also speaks native Bahasa, and we handed him a piece of technology that was all in English. So today wasn't too good of a gauge on the use case. Yesterday we got a lot out of the testing. And today, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Lesson learned. It's an experience, right? It's an impactathon.
So we at the facility, we have the first MVP of the prototype, well, not the prototype, the web app that we want to test. No, don't show them to them yet. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. What do you explain? Jesus Christ. Why you give it to him? I gave it to you. Record this. Like, screw it up. So we had the facility to test the first MVP of the web app. The two functionality we're testing today, what they're ready to test, the delivery. So when the trucks come at the facility and put down the sacks, and the weighting of the sacks, organic and inorganic. So you have the team, local team here from the facility. They're gonna simulate, mock the event of the trucks coming in.
I am Ketut from Pererenan community. MPH project is very good, yeah. I mean, MPH project manager and the staff is very helpful for our resident in Pererenan. So the application is very needed and very important to us. We hope this application is very active in our team.
And yeah, so we test the app. All right, trucks and driver.
Yep.
So these, wait. So these are the sacks.
Okay. We're not wearing helmets?
No, not wearing. These are the sacks. It's rubbish. It's material. Okay.
Orange is organic, black's inorganic.
Yeah. Come in. Okay. So now you ask the delivery information. Yeah.
Ed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then?
Name?
There goes.
Yeah. Well, ask them.
Yeah.
Well, the truck's not gonna reply.
Pilar?
1. Household 20.
Rumah kakak.
20.
Business 5.
I'm Putu Eka Winangun. I'm from Pererenan. I'm leaders of Pererenan Gumilestari, who are responsible for environment program in our village. We support MPH for the waste program in our village. These facilities is something new for us, which is really good, yeah, because.
Okay. Who's the worker? Nick's the worker, getting the materials to the scale.
It'll be an
Organic?
What
In organic.
Yeah, non-organic. Okay, it's 20 kilo.
20 kilo.
Now we encourage the community to separate the waste and then between organic and unorganic, and we process further for which is we can recycling, we can do composting, and so far it's doing well.
Okay, we got to make that placeholder.
Yeah, it goes, all select.
Placeholder?
Yeah.
It's natural. I mean, there's two fields, you want to fill them because you feel that you need to fill them. So having 2 kilos and kilos, but the sack is only 1, so you're gonna actually only fill 1. When I first got involved in MPH, the project was just started, and we were working on. Someone worked already on prototypes and worked with Nino to try to build this app, but then was kind of rushing into it. So I stepped in and kind of asked to have like a step back, and I work a lot with Nino and the extended team to strategize what we wanted to build, and actually going to the facility, understand like the needs and like what are the possibilities to actually build like a sustainable product. And then from that, we actually involved also the Dojo community in a workshop, and we produced all the ideas that we wanted to put together, and from that we translated into features, and from there we did this team of design and we created the final designs. And this is actually interesting because, I mean, we can see again facility manager, but that's what I was expecting, that they were like, they want to fill both, but they will fill one. This was came out from one of the meetings. So should it be like 1 field for the kilograms and 2 buttons to save what it is?
I think the colors, I think we need to make better differentiation.
Yeah, maybe as well.
What fields are required.
And so they're going to be sitting here. The workers basically will sit here with these guys and like a big thing. They sit. Imagine here's a big pile of trash, and they sit and they put the. If they bring you, and then they bring you either full of organic or full of plastic, paper, metal.
Per click,
This is
because then you would have to save. So if you are like save, you do save organic and save inorganic, then you save a button because it's all.
Guys leaving at 2 a.m., guys coming in at 2 a.m., the night before leaving at 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m. So it's been, really immersive, really fast, and yeah, I think it's incredible what the team has done in 72 hours. And for me personally, being probably I'd say definitely the least experienced programmer in the room, it was just incredible to be with that caliber of development talent. Because for me, it was a lot of building and also a lot of learning. Right, like sitting down with these guys that have more experience than me, and them teaching me how to do things that I don't know how to do with the stack that we have, and them being able to teach me that for a project that has to do with sustainability is nothing short of a dream come true. I think that's the type of stuff I want to spend the rest of my life doing. So the past 72 hours has been incredible for me, and I'm sure also for Nick.
The past 72 hours has been a lot of coffee, a lot of late nights, and it's just been a lot of really good people coming together in a room and making some really cool stuff. I look around the table several times during this experience and seeing these people, all of us in our own lanes, working on this thing. It's bigger than ourselves. It's bigger than Dojo. It's bigger than Bali, potentially. It's an open source integrated resource recovery center.
Yeah, it is an open, yeah. What a weekend.
What a weekend. We should go do some work.
Yeah. We just ordered 2 long blacks.
Yeah.